Mindful eating, mindful living, nurturing body and soul in retirement, an opening note of reflection. Have you ever paused mid-snack and wondered why you're eating? Is it hunger? Or something deeper? Maybe boredom, maybe loneliness, maybe a need for comfort your body remembers from decades past. In retirement, we imagine calm mornings and unhurried meals. Yet often, the rhythm of work lunches and family dinners vanishes, leaving us unmoored at the kitchen table. We reach for chips, cookies, or takeout not to fuel our bodies, but to fill a heart left wanting. Today, we're not talking diets or calorie counts. We're talking love for the body that carried you through career, family, and friendships. Love for the self that sometimes gets lost in quiet afternoons. Let's explore how each intentional bite can become an act of caring, an invitation to reconnect, nourish, and heal. The awakening moment. Hello, I'm Ordinary People, your neighbor in this shared chapter of life. Retirement isn't just a drop-off from work. It's a transition of rhythms, of roles, and yes, of meals. No more coworker lunches at noon. No more hurried coffee breaks by the copier. Instead, empty plates at unpredictable hours. We ask, am I eating because my body needs energy or because it's my only companion right now? In the next 10 minutes, we'll explore why food choices change after retirement, how emotions like loneliness and nostalgia shape our habits, simple practices to turn eating into a ritual of self-care. We'll weave together science and stories, wisdom from Dr. Robert Waldinger, Dr. Carstensen, and more. Balancing practical tips with heartfelt reflections. Let's reclaim our tables as places of meaning, connection, and gentle renewal. The awakening of curiosity. Long-term studies tell us the truth. How we eat shapes not only our bodies, but our hearts. Dr. Robert Waldinger, director of Harvard's Study of Adult Development, reminds us, good relationships keep us happier and healthier. Period. When meals become solo affairs, that social bond phrase, cortisol, our stress hormone, climbs, leading to cravings for sugar, salt, and carbs. Dr. Carstensen's socio-emotional selectivity theory adds another layer. As our social circles narrow with age, we crave depth in experiences even in food. Quality over quantity, meaningful meals over mindless snacking. Combine these insights and we see a powerful truth. Retirement isn't just about having more free time, it's about filling it with connections that nourish both body and soul. Consider the neuroscience. Oxytocin surges when we eat together, boosting immunity. Loneliness, in contrast, triggers inflammation and poorer sleep. Food, in that sense, becomes medicine if served with intention and shared affection. So how do we rebuild that ritual? How do we blend the nutritional and the emotional into a single practice of care? Insight 1. Here's the first step. Transform eating from a solo act into a social ceremony. Relationships regulate stress and improve cognitive health, says Dr. Carstensen. Practical actions. 1. Invite 5. List 5 friends or family you haven't seen in ages. Text one today. Let's share dinner virtually or in person. 2. Scheduled sharing. Block out 2 weekly mealtimes for connection. O backyard lunch with a neighbor. O video coffee break with grandchildren. 3. Themed gatherings. Rotate hosts for Soup and Story Sunday or Taco Tuesday. Even a 20-minute video call over tea can spark laughter, release oxytocin, and curb comfort food binges. Dr. Mo Wang's research on retirement transitions highlights this social spark. Initiative in post-retirement social interactions boosts life satisfaction and self-esteem. When we eat together, we socialize joy and we feed our resilience against stress-driven overeating or undereating. Insight 2. Second step. Let the kitchen become your sanctuary, a place of mindful creation, not just necessity. Cooking is a form of therapy, says Dr. Carstensen. It reconnects us to tradition, creativity, and self-care. Why it matters. Control. You choose whole ingredients over processed convenience. Achievement. Completing a recipe lifts confidence. Creativity. Spice blends, color palettes, seasonal produce, your meal becomes art. Getting started. Weekly theme. Mediterranean Monday or Stir-Fry Friday. Intergenerational baking. Invite a grandchild to knead dough or decorate cookies. Recipe swap circles. Exchange favorite healthy recipes with a friend each month. Evidence shows that seniors who cook enjoy more stable weight and vitality. As Dr. Richard Leiter reminds us, we find purpose when we give our full attention to the moment at hand. In the gentle rhythm of chopping, tasting, plating, we find presence and love on every forkful. Insight 3. Third step. Shift from clock-based to body-based eating. Our bodies speak. We only need to learn the language, says Dr. Mo Wang. When work ends, lunch bells vanish, and so do our hunger cues. We eat when time says go, not when appetite says now. Mindful eating practices. Pause and check. Before reaching for snacks, ask, am I truly hungry? Rate hunger. On a scale of 1 to 10, aim to eat at 4 to 5. Stop at 7 to 8. Savor and observe. Notice aroma, taste, texture. Chew 20 to 30 times before swallowing. Research in geriatric therapy calls this mindful eating. It reduces overeating, boosts satisfaction, and anchors you in the present moment. Dr. Becca Levy's work on positive age beliefs reminds us that a positive mindset toward aging improves health by 7.5 years. Likewise, a positive mindset toward food, seeing each bite as opportunity, not punishment, can reshape our well-being. Insight 4. Fourth step. Extend your table beyond home. Use your meals to serve others. Contributing to community reignites purpose, notes Dr. Ken Deichtwald. How to give. Volunteer chef. Help prepare meals at local shelter. Community potluck. Host monthly gatherings for isolated seniors. Recipe mentorship. Teach cooking classes at senior center or library. Dr. Nancy Schlossberg's transition theory emphasizes role replacement. When work roles end, social roles like volunteer chef fill the gap, restoring identity. Serving others not only feeds them, it feeds your soul. You become the bridge connecting empty houses with warm plates and silent hearts with gratitude. Insight 5. Fifth step. Share your food experiences, your memories and discoveries. Our stories build resilience and connect across generations, says Dr. Robert Waldinger. Formats. Food memoir. Write weekly blog entries about family recipes and their origins. Mini podcast. Record 5-minute segments on favorite dishes and the emotions they evoke. Digital recipe book. Combine photos, anecdotes, and tips into a keepsake. Storytelling transforms meals into living legacies. Each dish carries memory, emotion, and wisdom. Dr. Becca Levy's research finds that sharing stories fosters positive age beliefs, boosting longevity and cognitive health. When you talk about why your grandmother's stew comforted you at age 5, you teach yourself and others how food shapes our lives. The final light. Let's deepen our understanding with modern science. 1. Brain structure. Chronic loneliness shrinks the hippocampus, key for memory and emotion regulation. 2. Oxytocin and social eating. Shared meals trigger oxytocin release, strengthening social bonds and boosting immunity. 3. Gut-brain axis. Mindful, communal eating fosters beneficial gut bacteria, linked to mood stabilization and reduced anxiety. 4. Ageism and food. Negative self-perceptions of aging correlate with poor dietary choices. Positive age beliefs encourage healthier eating, even when genetic risks like the ApoE4 Alzheimer's gene are present. Dr. Becca Levy shows that those with positive views on aging live 7.5 years longer. Likewise, positive views on food rituals can slow cellular aging and enhance vitality. As Dr. Laura Carstensen notes, when time feels precious, we savor the present more fully. Embrace mindful, shared meals to cultivate joy, health, and deeper social connection. From knowing to becoming, here we stand, plates full, hearts brimming. We've explored science and soul, research and recipes, not to impose rigid rules, but to plant seeds of possibility. Your body craves nourishment, and so does your spirit. Every intentional bite becomes a dialogue with your health, your emotions, your community, and your legacy. Retirement need not be a hollow echo of empty hours. It can be a vibrant tapestry of meals made, stories told, plates shared. A time when each spoonful reawakens the joy of living. Embrace these practices. Share a meal, cook with care, listen to your body, give of your table, tell your food story. In doing so, you nourish not only the body you've known for decades, but the soul you're still discovering. Until the next reflection before you go, consider this question. If every meal could become an act of love, what would you serve yourself today? Perhaps a hearty soup spiced with memories of family. Perhaps a simple salad shared with a friend. Perhaps a quiet cup of tea, eyes closed, savoring each breath. Wherever you stand on your retirement journey, every bite is a chance to reconnect, to care for your body, and feed your heart. I invite you to take one small step today. Reach out to someone you haven't dined with in a while. Share a recipe that moved you. Or simply sit with your meal, ask, why am I eating this? And listen. If this video stirred something in you, share your reflections in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else's first mindful bite. Like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell icon. Let's build a community where every meal brings healing, joy, and connection. Thank you for joining me. I'm Ordinary People, your neighbor at the table, and in life's ongoing feast. Until we share again, may every meal remind you, you're nourished, you're connected, you matter. Bon appetit and be well.
Until the next reflection.